Have you ever thought about your thoughts? Imagine having the ability to step outside your mind and observe how you think, how you make decisions, and how you react to situations. That's the essence of metacognition, the superpower hiding in plain sight that, when activated, can completely transform your life. It's not a magical ability reserved for geniuses or high achievers. It's a skill you can develop and refine through practice. In this video, we'll explore the world of metacognition in depth. By the end, you'll understand how to use it to overcome mental roadblocks, improve productivity, and make better life choices. So, why is this concept so important? Because your thoughts influence everything: your habits, your beliefs, your emotions, and even your relationships. By mastering the way you think, you unlock control over your entire life. Let's break this down with an example. Imagine you're preparing for an important job interview. If you let anxiety take over, your mind fills with doubts like, what if I mess up? Or, what if they don't like me? Those thoughts create a self-fulfilling prophecy where you actually perform worse. But someone skilled in metacognition would recognize these doubts for what they are: intrusive thoughts. Instead of reacting to them emotionally, they would analyze them and shift to a more empowering mindset, saying, I've prepared well. I'll focus on doing my best and learning from the experience. Metacognition is what allows you to notice those automatic negative thoughts and reframe them. It's like a built-in coach for your mind, helping you to make more conscious, deliberate choices. It's the difference between being driven by fear and taking control of your responses. The best part? You don't have to be born with this skill, it can be cultivated. Psychologists have studied metacognition for decades, and research shows that people who develop it tend to be more resilient, adaptable, and successful. In one study, students who practiced metacognitive techniques performed significantly better on tests compared to those who didn't. Why? Because they weren't just studying, they were thinking about how they were studying. They evaluated which strategies worked best for them, adjusted their approach, and learned more efficiently. Similarly, elite athletes use metacognition to maintain peak performance. Take Serena Williams, for instance. She often talks about visualizing her matches before stepping onto the court. By mentally rehearsing her strategies and identifying potential challenges, she's able to stay composed under pressure. This mental preparation is a form of metacognition. It's thinking ahead, preparing for scenarios, and managing her emotional responses in real time. Think about how you handle stress. Do you automatically react to difficult situations, or do you pause to reflect and choose a more thoughtful response? If you're like most people, you probably default to old habits without even realizing it. This is where metacognition becomes a game changer. By becoming aware of your thought patterns, you can break free from self-sabotaging behaviors. Developing this superpower requires consistent effort, but the rewards are well worth it. Here are 3 powerful strategies to help you get started. At the end of each day, spend a few minutes reflecting on your experiences. Ask yourself questions like, what went well today? What could I have handled differently? This simple practice trains your brain to evaluate your thoughts and actions objectively. Over time, you'll start noticing patterns that hold you back and opportunities for growth. Mindfulness helps you develop present moment awareness, which is essential for metacognition. When you meditate, you learn to observe your thoughts without judgment. Instead of getting caught up in mental chatter, you become a neutral observer. This awareness creates space for more intentional decision-making in your daily life. Sometimes, we're blind to our own mental habits. Seeking feedback from trusted friends, colleagues, or mentors can reveal insights you might overlook. For example, a mentor might point out that you tend to avoid conflict, which limits your growth in leadership roles. With this feedback, you can start challenging that behavior and developing more assertive communication skills. Your mind is capable of far more than you realize. Metacognition gives you the power to unlock greater focus, creativity, and success. It's not just about thinking smarter, it's about thinking with purpose. Start today by reflecting on your thought patterns and tracking how they influence your actions. Over time, you'll gain mastery over your mind, unlocking a version of yourself you never thought possible. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There's more to come on improving mindset, productivity, and self-mastery.